That's your answer?
That's all I got. You got anything better?
I don't know. Let's it. This is too fast. If I had known, I would have made an essay or something about this. Basilea is, I don't know.
Basilea is a week-long leadership conference. I don't know what else to say.
So Basilea is a leadership conference that is sponsored by Intervarsity and is held at the end of May for college students.
Well, Basilea is a leadership retreat that Intervarsity Christian Fellowship puts on, and it's from the New York, New Jersey area, so there's campuses that come out from New York City, from New Jersey, from Long Island, and it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of great fellowship, and it basically develops you as a person in terms of leadership and also in your spiritual walk with God.
No, it means, hey, this means
It's Latin, I think, for kingdom.
Basilea means, I believe it means the kingdom of God. So yeah.
From what I've been told, Basilea means kingdom.
The rocks are hard made of stone. The spirit you move.
Well, the first time I heard of Basilea, I didn't really know how to feel about it, to be honest, because I went to a previous retreat called the Big Event, and that was kind of awesome. So I guess my expectation for Basilea was to be something that I've never experienced, and it totally was.
I didn't really expect a lot about Basilea. I know the people that had spoken to me were very enthusiastic and really, really wanted me to go, but I was very skeptical about it. I didn't think I was going to get much out of it, and I was so glad that I was wrong.
I don't know, I thought it was a bunch of Jesus freaks, but...
A really long bus ride.
Oh yeah, it's freaking like 5 hours.
That's a really long ride.
Well, take a car then.
So I expected there to be a lot of fun. Well, a lot of fun in terms of like getting to know my chapter mates and also a lot of people from other chapters as well, and just playing a lot of games and obviously getting the leadership training, which I was part of the SLT track, so I had expectations in terms of we're going to be learning how to be leaders of InterVarsity's chapter at Hunter College and sort of planning as well, and planning for the year. So I expected it to be somewhat hard working, but also the atmosphere fun.
So cheer up, my brothers, live in the sun.
I took Encountering Jesus track.
And what did you do at that track?
The track was basically a breakdown of how to read the gospel, how to analyze it, interpret it, and how to take something from it. And it really helped me understand how to read the Bible, and also it helped me a lot to open up to Basilea and to the people around me, especially in that track where I learned of other people's stories, and it really changed me. I'm glad for it.
Yeah, my first year I took the servant leadership track, and then my second year of going to Basilea, I took transforming prayer.
This year I'm taking the transforming prayer track, so I'm pretty excited, and I know that a lot of people grew from that track in specific. So yeah.
So my first track was the SLT track, so the leadership track, and in the first track, I think I really learned a lot about how to not only effectively lead a team, but also how to work as a team, like united as one, which was like super awesome and super cool how to like actually experience that in real life. And then the second year I took Transforming Prayer, and something that I really took away from Transforming Prayer was to not only speak to God, but to actually sit down and listen what He has to say to us. Because a lot of times we take our time, we bring like requests to God and say, oh God, I want this, or God, I need this. But I think transforming prayer really helped me learn how to listen from God and hear what He's trying to tell me.
I took every track.
SLT track?
I've been to every track at least once, and I think no.
Are you coming this year?
No, I'm not coming this year. Well, I am coming this year. I'm thinking about volunteering.
Oh.
So if you've taken every track, or if you think you know everything about Jesus, you can still volunteer. Yeah? Or take SLT. no, just say prayer. Or encounter Jesus.
Transforming TV.
Yeah, TV. P of T's equals Basilea, equals prayer, equals Caroline. She's leading it, right? Caroline. Awkward.
I'm free to love once and for all, and even when I fall, I'll get back.
I think it was the last night of Basilea when we all went out to the lake and we each had our glow sticks, and we individually had conversation with God, and whenever our heart broke for something, we would break the glow stick and shake it up and it would shine, and all the while we were worshiping on the lake. It was just like really serene, and I really felt God's presence. I think that everybody grew from that experience.
Put your voice up to the test, sing.
You went to Boston last year, right?
Yeah. I guess it was those like 2 minutes that I wasn't crying.
I don't know, my best Boston moment? I guess it's chapter time, being with the chapter.
Was in 2012, and we had made this surprise party for Nara for his birthday, and he was successfully surprised, and there was one moment where he had the cake really close to his face, and Jackie just kind of lifted her hand so that the whole cake landed on his face, and I think that was like one of my best moments.
I think there's just so many reasons. Okay, I mean, I think that Basilea is really important in terms of individual spiritual growth, because God, in whatever way He does, will meet you there. He'll speak through somebody else. He'll speak through another leader there. He'll speak through His Word. You know, we have like a retreat of silence where like for 3 hours we're just there and we're not allowed to talk to anybody, and we have to just stay there with the Word. And I mean, we don't have to, but this is your time to see what God is trying to speak to you about. It's just really serene. The environment is just beautiful, almost as beautiful as Central Park, but no, I'm kidding. There's a beautiful lake there and everything. So God, that's where God really spoke to me, and I think He reaches everybody individually. So it's really, really great to go there, because that's where you're going to find a real growth in your relationship with God, which is really what's most important.
I think one reason to go to Basilea is because it's gonna be something that I can almost guarantee that the person has never experienced before.
If he or she feels like something isn't for them, or they may be feeling skeptical about it, they shouldn't just not give it a chance, because they might just be surprised in the best way possible.
It's practically the best thing you could ever do in your life.
And I'm good with it. Just kidding.
That could be a third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Why should someone come to Basilea?
Yeah. Why should they come?
It's really pretty.
Yeah, I mean, you get away from all this nasty. It is so nasty outside. You can get away from all. Well, I mean, hopefully it'd be really beautiful out there. I mean, it is beautiful out there. The lake is also fresh water and not salted water. Salt water. So you actually get to experience fresh water in real life. Yeah, and you get to pray and cry.
You spend a lot of time with God, which you miss out during finals week.
Okay.
It's